Say goodbye. Say your goodbyes. I've been putting this off for a year, over a year. Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Hannah. Happy to have you here. Today's vlog is gonna be a good one. I'm very excited for this personally because I feel like I desperately need this energy. Spring is right around the corner. I'm pretty sure when I'm posting this video, it will be spring, which is amazing for so many reasons. Warmer days, longer days, just general happiness. I have had one of the worst winters I've ever had this year, and I honestly feel like I just need to start over in the spring. Like I feel like I just need to have my new year actually restart. And so this video, I just wanted to be about bringing in new energy, having a fresh start, prepping for spring a little bit, positive energy, just all of those vibes I want this vlog to be. And we're starting off so strong. Say goodbye. Say your goodbyes, because I am headed to a hair appointment. I have been saying that I want a haircut for so long, and I finally got an appointment. I'm still not entirely sure how short I'm going, but I'm going short. Like, I am going back to, I have these photos of myself that I sometimes look at from New York, and I'm like, I loved my hair at this time. Granted, it was also dyed, and I will not be doing that because going back to this is my natural color. Going back to this was a journey and a half, and I'm sticking with this color. But the length I can get down with. That's what I need, I think, in my life. I need a change. I do have some inspo photos I found on Pinterest that I will put on the screen. But yeah, I just have been feeling like my hair is too long. I don't know if I'm gonna regret this. I'm looking in the mirror at my hair right now just being like, okay, I'm getting my last looks at it because I'm telling you, it's coming off. Hair holds emotions too. I don't know I feel like that's a thing. I'm like, am I making that up? I at least feel that way for myself. And as I said, I have been going through it pretty bad this past winter, and I just want a fresh start. I want to cut some of that negativity out. If I'm holding any energy like that in my hair, I want it out. I want it off. So that's what we're starting off this vlog doing. My haircut is downtown, so I'm gonna go to a coffee shop before that. I'm gonna go to Second State because it's kind of in the vicinity of where I'm getting my haircut. They also put their spring menu out a couple days ago, and they have blueberry lattes and blueberry matchas, and their blueberry lattes are fantastic, but I've been doing more matcha lately. So I want to try their blueberry matcha. So I'm gonna take a little walk to Second State and then head back for my appointment and just see what happens. I am so excited. is almost 8 o'clock. I just finished editing my video for this week. I'm just waiting on sponsor approval. Okay, my hair looks crazy. I just showered. Didn't wash my hair because I just got a blowout today, so I need to put that back. I'm about to make kind of a late dinner. I think that the daylight savings thing has thrown me off because I'm used to making dinner as soon as it gets dark, and it is almost 8 p.m. and it's still light out. I have my Green Chef box this week, which if you haven't heard me talk about Green Chef before, let me introduce you because this is a lifesaver for me. I think tonight I'm gonna do the pork chops with spicy edamame stir fry. If you haven't heard of Green Chef before, they are the #1 meal kit for clean eating, and they deliver only real farm sourced ingredients. I love it when I have my Green Chef boxes because it means that I don't have to meal plan. I don't have to worry about how to put together a good meal. Green Chef has me covered. They have over 40 customizable clean recipes that you can get in your box. These are the 3 that I got this time. Blackened shrimp and grits with bacon. I made this one the other day and it was fantastic. I also have pork chops with spicy edamame stir fry, which is what I think I'm gonna make tonight. And then sirloin steak with Parmesan fettuccine. I think I'm gonna save this one for Sunday because Sunday pasta just makes sense to me. So I think tonight we're gonna do the stir fry. All of the ingredients that I need are pre-portioned and they come in this bag. Okay, we've got broccoli, cabbage, edamame, jasmine rice, which I think I have to cook this first because that takes the longest. Veggie stock concentrate, sesame ginger amino sauce. That is gonna be good. Sesame seeds, these look like red pepper flakes to me. And cashews, duh. Cashews. So that's everything that I've got in the bag. Probably gonna put on either an audiobook, a podcast, or a YouTube video as per usual when I'm cooking because it just makes the process so much more fun. And I'm just gonna follow the instructions on the back. All right, let's get cooking because it's already almost 8 o'clock and I need to eat soon.
Green Chef delivers science-backed nutrition with their different meal plans like Mediterranean, high protein, high fiber, plant-based, and more. I do the balanced living plan and I really like it. And they're all clinically proven to support healthier habits. Green Chef also cuts grocery shopping food waste by 20% and offsets 100% of delivery emissions. So if you'd like to check out Green Chef, you can head to greenchef.com or click the link below and use code 50HANNAH to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Green Chef box plus 20% off for 2 months. That's code 50HANNAH at greenchef.com to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Green Chef box plus 20% off for 2 months.
I had to turn on the big light for this because I think this is some of my best plating work that I've ever had. I am very proud of this. Now for the taste test. I also think I cooked the pork perfectly, which is another feat for me. I did. Every time I make a meal from Green Chef, I'm like, I can cook. I love having a bunch of greens. I'm so proud of myself. I'm gonna enjoy this and continue watching Emily in Paris because I have been oddly obsessed with Emily in Paris lately. I have been catching up since season 3. I think I only watched the first 2 seasons. I binged season 3 last week. Now I'm on season 4. So I'm gonna get back into that and enjoy my dinner. I feel like a genuine gourmet chef. I would order this at a restaurant and pay money for this. If I can do it, you can do it too. Having quite possibly the greatest Saturday in the history of Saturdays. I went to a workout class this morning with my friend. We got coffee at one of my favorite coffee shops. I stopped by a new bookstore. It's not new, but it's new to me and I've been wanting to go. I'm closing my windows because there's a lot of people around me right now. I picked up a book, which I did not know this was out. This is the second book in the Story Lake series by Lucy Score. The first one was Story of My Life. It takes place in a small town in Pennsylvania and I loved the first book so much. I knew that there were gonna be more books in the series, but I didn't know that it was out. So I got this at the bookstore and I'm so excited. I stopped in the bookstore because I was like, my ultimate plan was to end up at the beach, which is where I am right now. Can you see how beautiful? It's gorgeous out. It's like 73, I think the high is. I didn't know how it would feel on the beach, so I brought a sweatshirt. But either way, my ultimate goal was to get food and then end up at the beach. And I thought, how nice would it be to go grab a book? And I was gonna look up new releases, like spring new releases. But I decided to just go into the bookstore, which I've been meaning to go into that bookstore forever. I'm so glad I finally did because the woman was working in there who was so nice. Anyway, I found this and now I am so excited. I have a yogurt bowl and I have a muffin. I'm starving and I'm about to go have my little breakfast. It's lunch at this point. I'm about to go have lunch on the beach. I brought a blanket. It is so beautiful out. Like oh my gosh. The sun comes out. I get to do a workout class. I get a good coffee. I get some food, a book, and I get to go sit at the beach. Like this is what life is about. about, people. I feel the life coming back into me. I'm feeling a huge energy refresh right now, and I needed this so badly. Like, spring, thank you so much. Like, I know it's just fake spring too. It's about to get colder again in a little bit, but I am going to enjoy this while I have it, because I'm very, very lucky to have this beautiful weather right now, to live so close to the beach. I'm having the best Saturday ever. I'm so glad that we could do this together. Spring refresh video is not complete without some type of spring cleaning. And for the most part, I feel like my apartment's in pretty good shape, but there is one area that I really need to clean and organize because I just don't enjoy it. I feel like it's very blah, like it's disorganized. There's clutter that accumulates because it's so disorganized, and that is my desk area. When I sit and do work, I rarely sit at my desk. I feel like the first time I've sat at my desk to work in the past 4 months was yesterday. The rest of the time I'm on the couch, I'm sitting at the coffee table, I'm sitting at the counter, anywhere but my desk, basically. I have these little organization bins next to my desk that have a bunch of stuff in them, but I have not gone through the stuff in those drawers literally since I moved. I just put the bins that I was holding my office and desk stuff in my New York apartment into those drawers, the full bin. Didn't even go through what was in the bins, just put them in there, and then it was like out of sight, out of mind. And now I just desperately need to go through everything. It's hit a point where I can barely even open half of the drawers. It's not fun. Things just keep getting added in there, and then clutter accumulates on top of my desk because there's nowhere to store office stuff in the bins that are supposed to be for office stuff because there's so much other stuff in there, and it's just too much. Like, I want to be able to enjoy that space. I was thinking about if it could be possible to like move it to a different place in my apartment. Like, I have really been thinking about this for a while, and there's really not anywhere else that I could put the desk. There's not another way that I could configure my apartment because a lot of the stuff that I have in my apartment is like permanently fixtured at this point. Like, my TV is mounted, shelves are mounted, things are mounted. I have wallpaper up. Like, I have the setup and the layout the way that I originally intended it. And that kind of sucks a little bit because one of my favorite ways to switch things up if I need a refresh is typically like when I would live at home, I would just move my furniture in my room around and it felt like an entirely new space. And I've been thinking about if it would be possible to do that in here for the past several months, and I've come to the conclusion that I think I just need to accept it as it is and try to improve the areas that I can improve. So that's what I'm gonna try and do today. I can't have clutter when I'm trying to work because it makes my brain feel like there's clutter in there, if that makes sense. So I did get a couple things from Amazon to help me in my organizational journey and my desk refresh journey. This is like the only hairstyle I can do right now and it keeps falling out. Whatever. Okay, I got some organization things from Amazon. This is a pack of like 40. So I'm gonna see what I can do with these, see what I can put into these. And then I also bought this lamp from Amazon. It's supposed to be a sun lamp. I've heard things about these. I don't really know what that entirely means, if it's supposed to be so bright that it mimics the sun, but people use it a lot for seasonal depression. I wanted to try and use it on my desk because it's very dark. It's just back in this little like hallway area. You can see it right there, and it's just dark. I wish it had better natural light, so I thought maybe I could try a sun lamp and see if that brightens it up, but obviously I can't have it be too bright because then it's shining in my eyes while I'm trying to work, and that's not gonna work for me. But I don't know, I figured I would just get one and try it out. So I got that also. This is gonna require me to make a lot of decisions, and I hate doing that. I get decision fatigue very quickly, so I think I'm gonna probably listen to an audiobook or something while I'm doing this so that I can think about the audiobook and not about the decisions, and hopefully streamline the decision-making process. So I'm not sitting there overthinking like a pen for 10 minutes, you know? So those are the supplies that I got. I'm just gonna get started. I don't know, if I don't start now, I'm never going to. I've been putting this off for a year, over a year. So this is the spring cleaning that we're doing in this vlog, and I really hope that something happens here, that I can make something happen that is a positive. I just wanted to give you guys an update that I'm not having fun. So. I think I'm pretty much good with my desk area, to be honest. I made such great progress. I got rid of a lot of stuff that I didn't even know what it was, stuff that I didn't need anymore. I reorganized a lot, and I feel like it's in a way better position now than it was. And I got to a point where I just didn't want to make decisions anymore, so I just called it a day on that. I put the new lamp on my desk, and I feel like I just need to live with it for a little bit because I'm not used to it, and I'm like, I don't know if I like it. So I'm just gonna live with it, try to work with it, like actually work at my desk with that light and see if I like it, and then I can make a decision from there. But I just got back from running some errands. I had a bunch of picture frames sitting in this corner of my like living room slash kitchen since I moved in, and I finally just bit the bullet and went and donated them to Habitat for Humanity. And then I had some TJ Maxx returns to take back because I bought a bunch of dresses yesterday for my cousin's bridal shower I'm going to soon. I didn't try any of them on because they were renovating their dressing rooms and there were only 2 open and the line was so freaking long. So I kept one of the dresses. It's really cute. And then I just went and returned the other ones just to get that off my plate. I'm really trying to bring in new habits as well this spring, and one of those is not waiting until the last minute to do shit, or not just like incessantly putting stuff off until it gets to be ridiculous, like I did with the desk and like I did with the stuff in the corner that I ended up donating. Like I just wanted to do the things that I've been putting off, and I feel so much better already. I think I just want to continue on with the cleaning because I'm in the mood to. I could even dust the baseboards right now. That's how much of a cleaning kick I'm in. But I'm gonna do the bathroom first. The bathroom is, for the most part, clean. I don't know how this angle is, and I don't really think I like it. For the most part, the bathroom is pretty clean. The only thing that needs help is the shower. I need to clean the shower. I went to Home Goods actually after TJ Maxx to see if they had any like scrubber things that I could use for the shower. Didn't see one. I don't think I have one somehow, but I do have a bunch of scrub mommies, so maybe I'll just throw my dishwashing gloves on and like spray the shower with whatever shower stuff I have and then scrub it with the like hard side of the scrub mommy. But I just really want to clean the shower, so I think that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna start an audiobook. First time caller I want to listen to. There's 3 books in this series, and I started the second one, but then I realized it was along the same lines, and are they interconnected? I don't know, but I kind of wanted to go back and listen to the first one, so I'm putting a pin in the second one, which I don't remember what it's called. And now back to you, maybe? And I'm gonna listen to this first time caller while I continue cleaning. I'm looking around, I'm like, there's really not a ton that needs to be done because I've done a pretty good job over the last couple weeks of like really cleaning my apartment up. First, I'm gonna see what like shower, bathroom cleaning supplies I've got and go to town on the shower. Remember the other day when it was super warm and I was at the beach, and now you're seeing me in my puffer vest. It's 41 degrees outside. The effects of fake spring. We are back in winter. Am I filming a spring video right now still when it is still winter? Yeah, I'm just really excited, okay? I don't know, I feel like we're all waiting to break out of the cold and the winter, and we got fake spring and everyone was like, you know what, we understand this is fake spring, we're still gonna treat it like it's real spring. And now it's back to 41 degrees, and I stepped outside this morning and I pretended to be shocked. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Whole time I knew. I am about to go get a coffee, an iced one, of course. I don't care that it's 41 degrees, and walk around with my friends and chat. I'm so excited. I love mornings when we do this. That's where I'm at now. I am gonna wrap this vlog up today, starting off with, oh my gosh, there's a coffee shop here. It's called Sorelli, and they do weekly specials. So this week's special is like a Lucky Charms latte and a Lucky Charms matcha. So naturally, that's where we're going, and that is what I need to try. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna get the matcha or the latte because I've been drinking a lot more matchas lately. I get comments all the time like, hey, maybe if your anxiety is so bad, you shouldn't drink iced coffee. And honestly, yeah, right. So I've been drinking matchas lately. I don't know if an iced coffee, I haven't had one in a while, so I don't know what it would do, but I'm also really enjoying a good matcha. I don't know. That's the special latte of the week. So we planned this walk around that, and I'm so glad I sent it in the group chat and I was like, guys, can we please go? And they were like, yes. I'm just happy to be driving my own car. If you didn't watch my last vlog, but you have been following the car saga, I got my car back. If you haven't been following the car saga, long story short, I got in an accident. My car was in the shop for 3 months, and I finally got it back like 2 weeks ago. So it's been great. I love it. I'm gonna head to the coffee shop and we're gonna go walk and chat and have a nice morning. Okay, hello, I am back home. I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I kind of wish I could just start over because the winter was so bad, and January was a tough month for me, and it just didn't even feel like the new year. I was having a lot of stuff going on, so I kind of want to restart and just start fresh for the spring. It's about to be Q2, we're moving into a new quarter, so I thought what better time than now to review the goals and intentions that I made at the beginning of the year, which was only 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago, and just see if they still align with what I'm trying to do. Goals, read 26 books. I am doing well with that. I read 10 books in January, and then I think I may have read one since. I don't know, like January was a tough month and I was reading a lot because real life was not where I was trying to be living. So I've read 10 or 11 books so far this year, doing great. Meditate 1 time a week, have not been doing that. It's like when things start not going well, all of the good coping skills that I know help just kind of go out the window. I have no excuse for this. I just kind of forget that it's an option. I would love to meditate. I think that the problem is that I'm not very good at it. And I understand that it's a practice. That's the whole point. But it frustrates me when I try to meditate and I'm like, okay, think about your body, think about your breathing, like be quiet, be present. I struggle with all of those things. The only way to get better is to continue to do it, which I understand. So it's something I need to incorporate more. I set that goal for a reason. Journal 1 time a week. Also haven't been doing this, but the reason for that is because sometimes I feel like I don't want to just spit out everything that I've been thinking over the last however long it's been, because I've been struggling really bad. So I don't want to rehash those things, if that makes sense. I mean, I have some things on my mind right now. Maybe I could journal after this about that and just kind of sort through my thoughts and get out things that I feel like are holding space in my mind. But yeah, I haven't been doing that. 30 minutes of exercise 5 times a week. I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting there. I am figuring out a workout routine every week that's working for me. I have classes I like. I've started a running journey. I walk sometimes, like I walked yesterday, I walked today. I have a little bit of a mix of things going on, and I really like that. I feel like that keeps me going, having a variety. If I'm just doing one thing, it's easier for me to burn out or get bored. I'm honestly getting up there on that. Like maybe not 5 times a week every week, but there have been times in the last few weeks that I have actually hit that. So I'm very proud of myself. Finish a needlepoint project. I have not needlepointed since I wrote this goal. My attention span right now is garbage. I have been spending a lot of time on social media, which is never good. And I always know, like when I'm comparing myself very easily to people, or when my attention span is getting shorter, that I'm spending too much time on social media. Also, I've just been going through a lot mentally and personally and with my medication journey. So focusing is difficult for me. Focusing long term on things right now is difficult for me. I'm just trying to cope a lot of the time. And I know hobbies are a good outlet, but I haven't had the desire, the motivation to pick up a hobby lately, which sounds kind of sad, but I've just been focusing on other things. I would still like to finish a needlepoint project though. That is a goal I'm keeping on 2026. Tidy my home every night. My entire home, no, but I will clean the kitchen. And that is honestly the most important area for me to keep tidy. The kitchen and the living room, I'd say 95% of the time I'm doing that every single night. So hey, I'll take it. Go to London. I booked a trip to London. Visit one new place. It's only March. Like, I still want to keep that as a goal, but I don't know where that'll be yet because it's only March and I don't have any plans for that, but we'll just see what happens. And then read Atomic Habits. Maybe I think I'm gonna probably listen to Atomic Habits because I like listening to nonfiction as audiobooks, but also it needs to be the right time. I'm such a mood reader, and that extends to audiobooks. Like, I need to be in the mood to receive the message in order for the message to fully hit. You know what I mean? Okay, so a few intentions. Get better at cooking. I think I'm getting better at cooking already. I cook for myself all the time. I feel like I rarely eat out. This video is sponsored by Green Chef, but I love them. Like, I think that I have learned so many different types of recipes. I've learned how to do new types of cooking because of Green Chef. Gain confidence in myself. You know what I will say? I have been giving myself necessary credit lately. I have been telling myself, listen, I need to give myself more credit for how hard I'm trying because there's a lot happening up here, but I'm still showing up. And I'm showing up in more ways in my life than I was 3 months ago. Like, I am making a designed, intentional effort to put myself out there, to try new things, to try to get myself in new spaces, try to have conversations with new people, get myself out of the house, side quest. I've been side questing with my volunteering. I've been side questing with part-time jobs and just having conversations and seeing what comes of them. I've been meeting new people, things that typically I shy away from or that give me anxiety because I have social anxiety and blah, blah, blah. Like, new things are always uncomfortable because I am not familiar with them. I'm not good at them yet, but I must say I need to give myself a pat on the back because I have been doing a really great job at just keeping on, and not just keeping on, but trying to do things that will be beneficial to me in some way in my life, trying to find new sources of fulfillment or happiness. I have been really, really, really trying lately. So I just needed to take a second to give myself that credit because that credit is absolutely due. So I think through those things, I'm gaining confidence in myself because I'm learning how to talk to new people. I'm learning how to put myself out there in different ways, try new things, and show myself that I can do it. Like, it's the preparation of it that's scary. It's not the act itself. With so many things in life, it's the preparation, it's the buildup that can cause some like aversion and a little bit of stress or, I don't know, social anxiety or stuff like that. So I'm really, really proud of myself. I feel like I've been doing a really great job with that. I think if I had to add anything, my goal for February specifically was to get through February because February was a really tough month. Yeah, I've been talking about this a lot because I think it's important to talk about. A lot of people go through this, but I'm trying not to harp on it every single video. But this is what's been going on in the background of my life. I've been on my psych meds journey. I'm trying to find what medications are gonna help me with my different like mental illnesses and just try to get me to be as stable as possible, make life easier. You know, I'm trying to find my right combination of things. A goal that I have is to keep going with the medication process and keep trying even though it really, really blows sometimes and it sucks and it's hard. I have to believe, like I need to keep the faith that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and I will reach it. So that's, I think, a goal is to just keep going and like find my combination of things that helps me. I think another goal that I have is just to be able to show back up on social media in a way that feels good to me. I would love to go back to a weekly posting schedule. I don't know if that's possible anytime soon, especially because I'm trying to side quest and add more things into my life that are inevitably gonna take up more of my time. I need to get myself out of the house. Like I live alone, I work alone. I need to connect with other people. So that's a big goal of mine right now. I guess putting myself out there, I could put that under intentions. I'm still trying to figure out how I can show up in a way that feels balanced and feels good, but I'm doing my best. I'm showing up when I can, how I can, in whatever way that looks like, whatever way makes sense for me. And I just appreciate those of you who are sticking around and are still watching and are going through this with me. Not completely, obviously, but like kind of walking alongside me during this. I can't even say how much I appreciate you guys. Let me know anything that you're doing for a little spring refresh, if there's any new energy you're trying to bring into your life, or anything you're decluttering or cleaning out, whether it's physically in your space or mentally or maybe on your phone or whatever it is. If there's anything that you're doing for the upcoming new season that you want to do to like feel renewed, feel refreshed, let me know what it is down below. I'd love to hear it, and I would love some inspo for like more things that I could do in my life. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all next time.